Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Nightmare Dreamland final episode. We'll be taking on the final boss. Now, to do that, we need a certain form. Well, a certain form. There are different opinions on what form is better for the final boss. Now, I either go for sword or for something that can hit from the distance. So I'd rather go for something that's worn 2, I think. Yeah. Either use laser or sword for the first phase. Then the other phases are 4 set forms, so you can't really do anything there. Let me just... No, didn't meant to do that. Leave through a door. Leave through a door. Thank you. To the warp star. Level 7. So yeah, as long as I can maintain this form, of course. So here we go, let's do it. Final boss. Here he is, King Dedede. It is the apparent thief who stole the Star Rod. Now what he does, he can do multiple things. He can use his hammer, he can jump. Many things, guys, many things. He can also do that, which... You can also inhale. He's basically like you. He's basically, think of Kirby hammer form and you got what King Dedede can do. Add some jumping and stuff. But with the laser form you can basically stop every of his attacks if you don't like what he's doing. Okay. This attack is easy to avoid. He's actually floating in the air trying to touch you. It's easy counterable if you run away. You don't do a lot of damage with the laser, but you can shoot him a lot of times, making it pretty effective. He later adds more attacks to his arsenal as... Come on! Wow, he anticipated me! Come on, he's low on health. G! 1 HP? Fine. No way. I'm dead. Fuck. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. Then let's fight him correctly. No forms then. It's very possible. It's not saying it isn't impossible with laser form or stuff like that. It's just it'll be harder and longer, that's all. When he jumps you can take a star and throw at it, but he has a lot of health. Look. They did no damage. Oh, it's complicated. And when he uses the hammer, you can also take another star and shoot at him. Whenever he uses the hammer, you should have to bait him to use the hammer like that. I'd like to get out of here though. Come on. Okay. Because when he runs with the hammer up, the only thing you can actually do is to bait him to use the hammer, because he will never stop until it gets to you. And if you get too close to the edge of the screen, it's over. Wow. Done. Haha. Killed ya. Killed ya. Well, defeated you. Welcome to Nightmare, the true final boss. Well, this is not even his true form, but now you're in Star Rod form. What you can do is you can move around all around the screen. If you press A or B, or you can hold it, whatever fits you better, you can shoot these stars. You need to fight this guy, and it's not that hard. It has a lot of attacks, but they're all pretty simple. There's not really much of explaining to do. He has a lot of health, and it's a timed battle. When the ground reaches you, it's over. Try not to lose a lot of health, because you carry this health to his next form. So, come on. It's over. It's almost over. Sometimes. Well, come on. There we go. Perfect. You have to grab the star before the ground reaches you, because if it reaches you, you're dead. So I'll just take the star and follow Nightmare to the moon, I think. Here was Nightmare reveals his true form. There he is. Now you're walking. What you can do, you can jump and spin like that, or you can shoot stars. You can also jump and shoot stars. So every one of these attacks has his own way to counter it. He's a pretty easy boss, so don't worry. So let's see. You always have to stay where he is. Do you think that's actually bad to stay near him? But that's the strategy basically. Except when he does that and you need to run to the other side of the screen. When he does this, you can just jump straight up and you'll hit him. Like that. And if you hit him, you stop his attacks, so... When he's on the side here, he'll open either like this or in another way, but you can still hit him. Okay, this is the only time, this is the only attack, the dive, that you cannot really do anything. All the other attacks you can hit him like that. It's pretty easy. There is only one attack that is pretty hard, that you get it toward the end though. So you cannot do it immediately. And when he does that attack, you need to do a very specific thing. Okay. It takes a lot of time. Come on. Basically what his new attack does is that he flies up in the sky and then goes down immediately and to try to touch you. The problem is there. I missed it. My bad there. The problem is that you need to... It's very similar to one of these attacks and then it does in the middle. So that's why you need to pay attention. He only gets it when he's low on health, I think down 1/3 at least. So we could start seeing it pretty soon. We could see it even now, I think. Okay. Let's see if he does it. Because if he does, you can actually still damage him because he'll still expose his vulnerable part. But it'll be... I missed it. It'll be way harder to hit it. Because you have to run to the side, jump and shoot. It's kind of tricky, but you can get used to it. I mean, I'm kind of used to it. It's just something that he doesn't always do, so that's the problem. And he only does it when he's in the very center. So if he stands in the very center, you know he's gonna do it. Probably. Let's see if you're gonna see it now, maybe. Oh, see? That's the thing. Boom! Oh, he doesn't do it only in the center then. It probably was very fast for you to even see what was going on there. Now, if he flies up, you just need to move aside, then jump again. Ouch. Ow. And then shoot a star Look. Boom! Like that. And he's done. Normal 1% complete. Now you can choose extra from the start game menu. Thank you. Let's say the ending. Our hero Kirby has fought bravely to recover the Star Rod. But King Dedede didn't mean any harm. He certainly wasn't trying to harm the Fountain of Dreams. It all began when the nightmares appeared in the fountain. The nightmares rode the currents of the Fountain of Dreams, wreaking havoc and tormenting the residents of Dreamland. When King Dedede hit the Star Rod, the power source of the Fountain of Dreams, he was actually hiding his safety away from the nightmares. Borrowing King Dedede's power, Kirby managed to defeat the nightmares. Now that the Star Rod is returned to the fountain, everyone's dreams will return. So fluff up to your pillow and get ready for a good night's sleep. The end! You can now play a new sub-game, Boss Endurance. Right. And that was it. That was Kirby and I in Dreamland. And now basically what happens is that you can start the game with extra, you only play with 3 HPs. It's the same but you play with 3 HPs. And you have Boss Endurance here. Which, what happens here, you just have to fight the 8 bosses. in a row, and you start with no forms, zero lives. So if you lose of your health, is done. That's just it, basically. I never gone that far, trust me. It's a pretty tough challenge because you cannot restore your health anyhow. There's no way you can restore your health. So if you lose an HP, you've lost it forever. So yeah. And you cannot even get forms. I mean, the only time you can get forms is during, I think, during this battle and during Sun and Moon battle. Except that battle, no way you're getting any forms. So that's pretty hard. I'm gonna give it a shot just for the fun. To see how I do, but I'm not very good at this. So yeah, see, I'm not very good at this. Especially when this guy throws stuff that I don't like. The bomb is great, but come on. Wow. That was the worst thing ever. Will I be able to defeat this boss? I don't think so. Well, I did it with 1 HP. Yeah, Sun and Moon. Don't remember Moon's attacks. Great. Awesome. Oh well. That was it. Nothing else to say. If you can complete boss endurance and extra mode, you have the possibility of unlocking a new minigame, which is down here. You can even see it, in which you play the game as Meta Knight, as I told you already. But that was it. That was Kirby and I'm in Dreamland, so I'm gonna see you on my next Let's Play. Bye bye.